So I just wanted to do this video on the current situation yesterday with the vote in the House for the American Health Care Act versus the Affordable Care Act, and essentially repealing Obamacare and putting in Trump Care, and the pre-existing condition clause. So I am someone who has multiple pre-existing conditions, and I can tell you that I have been on insurance, off insurance, on state insurance, but what happened very early on is that I was not able to get on health insurance because of my pre-existing conditions. And I remember the first time I heard that, and I think I was about, I don't know, 25 or something, and I was having to, no, I was younger than that. I think it was 22. Anyway, I was trying to get my own health insurance versus I had been on my dad's health insurance, and at a certain age you get kicked off that. So even though I didn't have any major, it was only a major problem insurance, but I needed that. I ended up in ICU, I mean, things like that. So my health insurance was very important. But when I had to go onto my own plan, I couldn't. And I remember the day I called Blue Cross and said, okay, so I want to get on my own plan now. And the woman on the phone said, I don't know if she asked me if you have any health conditions or something. And I said, oh, well, I have epilepsy. And she said, well, I'm sorry, we can't give you health insurance. And I just remember saying, well, can I talk to a manager? Can I talk to somebody? You know, like, that doesn't work for me. I need to be able to get health insurance. You know, I'm somebody especially who has the need for health insurance. And then she said, well, honestly, just so you know, no one will give you health insurance. And I remember just being so surprised by that. Like, I was ready to and willing to pay a monthly premium, you know, and I was making hardly any money. And I just, you know, I needed help with having health insurance. So at the time, I was not totally ill from Lyme disease like I am now. And so now I'm on disability. And so I have at this point Medicare and Medi-Cal. So this, you know, Healthcare Act doesn't immediately take away my health insurance. But as I said, the feeling of knowing that if I get better enough to go back to work, which I sincerely hope I do, that I will not be able to get health insurance. And the only way is if I am in a company that has a group plan, and that's the only way you can get on health insurance. Or you have to make not enough money and end up on government health insurance. So if you're in between that at all, you have no health insurance. And the last time I was off my epilepsy medication, I had 4 seizures in one day and ended up in ICU. And that was $10,000 for one night. And I can't afford that. As well as, at this point, I would not be able to pay for my medications. Not just for my epilepsy, but for my other health conditions. And to know that when I get better, if I get better, that I won't be able to get insurance, it's devastating. It's devastating because I don't know if I'll be okay. And to think about that there are people out there who are voting to make it so that I can't be taken care of. Danny, I love you too. You know, that's devastating too, to know that there's people out there doing that. So, to all the people who voted yes yesterday, I want to say, why do you want me to die? Why do you want me to end up with nothing? And I need this stuff. I need my surgeries, I need my medication, I need my doctor's visits. That's not something I can live without. And right now, I have that, and I'm not convinced that that won't be taken away either if they can do it. But right now, I am okay, which is like a huge relief. But I'm very aware, I mean, this affects me, like, if I am ever not on Medicare. And I used to feel so scared. And I was so happy when the ACA went through, because I realized that I would be able to get health insurance. And it's expensive. It's still expensive on the Affordable Care Act, especially if you have conditions. And so, but I remember when I found out the pre-existing clause was going to be taken out. And I was so happy. And now I'm just devastated by the fact that somebody could vote for this, to do this to me and so many other people. So many other people. And it's unconscionable. I can't even believe it. And I just want those people to know, like, why do this to me? Why are you doing this to me? Like, what did I do to deserve this? What did I do to deserve not being able to get health care? Like, what? Why do they deserve to have it and I don't? Like, there's nothing. So that's all I wanted to say.